Guys, do you know that we have the project for the film internet app?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, we upload in the classroom just now before this.
What's the due date?
The due date is next week. Oh, yes, still have time. Wait, still have time. Hello, Kain. Who is Kain?
Guys, do you know that we have assignment actually? Yes, due date is next week, right?
Yes, we just discussed just now.
Oh no, so how?
So let's come sit down. We have to discuss right now.
Discuss now.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Come, let's join us.
Sure.
Maybe what's the assignment about?
So the doctor has prepared the rubric for us.
Okay, so the rubric is actually about, let us read.
10 minutes video.
10 minutes video.
10 minutes.
Oh no. How? 10 minutes. Okay, so based on this assignment, then we have to record video, so plan a project and also experimental session. Oh, okay. Okay, what's the... Oh, we scroll down.
But video is not good.
What's the formula? Can we find it? So I think this chapter is about Raynaud, right? Laminar flow. Okay. Open the slide. I think inside here got that.
In the senior works, there have been shown that the introduction, let's watch who become our leader for this project. I guess I also really.
Okay.
How you like it?
I will take this role.
Serious? Okay. Okay, very nice.
Okay, guys. There is 4 variables that we can change to varies the Reynolds number, which is the fluid density, fluid viscosity, height diameter, and average velocity of flow. In your opinions, what can we change? What can we conduct the experiment?
Just the pipe diameters. But the pipe diameter we can just then it's easy to buy the pipes.
For me, I think the fluid density will be easier than the pipe diameter. Because fluid density, we can use 2 types of material or fluid, which is
Glucose? Do you think glucose is more easy?
2 types of materials. One is water, another one is glucose. Because glucose is denser than the water, so these 2 types will be easier for us to find in the market, and it's easy for us to conduct the experiment. And what will it take?
For me, I think the best way will be changing the velocity, the average velocity of flow. How do we proceed it? I think we can use the hose, then we can switch larger or smaller, tune in the larger, smaller. And this way we can determine the turbulent flow and also the laminar flow. Okay, so now we got problem. So we got many ideas, but how do we need to proceed? Okay.
Okay guys, let's do something innovative. Let's vary the fluid density and fluid viscosity by using glucose and water. Do you support my idea?
Yes, leader. Yeah,
Let's
it's
do
more
this.
easy for us.
So we need to do very hard lah. No need to sleep lah. Okay. I like the semangat. Okay. So when do we start this experiment?
By this way.
This week. Okay.
This weekend we will finish.
Okay. I like the semangat. Okay. 3. Let's go. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. Nice.
Okay guys, let's talk about what is the variables that will change the Reynolds numbers. Right, first thing is the rho. We will call it the density of the fluid. Right, when the density of the fluid will increase, the Reynolds number increase, make it more easier to become turbulence. Second thing is the velocity of the fluid. So as the velocity increase, the Reynolds number will increase. Next is the viscosity. As the viscosity increase, the Reynolds number will decrease. And for the diameter, it's a special case, right? It depends on which is the constant of your formula. So in this case, the constant is the velocity. So when the d increase, the Reynolds number increase. But in this case, the constant is the Q, which is the volumetric flow rate. So in this case, when the diameter increase, the diameter of the pipe increase, the Reynolds number will decrease. So we will going to, this is all of the variables that will change the Reynolds number.
So, what's the difference between laminar or turbulent flow? As per simple explanation, laminar flow is smooth and steady, whereas turbulent flow is irregular and chaotic. Next is the Reynolds number. Reynolds number predicts laminar or turbulent flow by a dimensionless number. The formula for the Reynolds number is density of the fluid times with the velocity of the fluid times with the diameter of the pipe over dynamic viscosity of the fluid. So if the Reynolds number is lesser than 2000, it is laminar flow, and if it is more than 4000, it is turbulent flow. If the Reynolds number is in between 2000 and 4000, it is transitional flow.
Good days to everyone who watching this video. So my name is Shuka Heng.
My name is Leong Ping.
Okay, so today we'll be conducting this experiment to test out the laminar flow and also the turbulence flow. So for this session, our main factor that will be affecting the flow will be the density of the fluids. So today we'll be testing out two fluids. The first fluid will be the water and the second one will be the glucose. So each fluid has different type of density. So the process of this experiment is very easy. So come closer, I will show you what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we contain this fluid inside this container. So after that, this container will be lift up vertically. So this will causing this fluid to flow out through this pipe. So after that, the fluid will come up at here. So we will contain this fluid inside this container. But how do we test out the flow? How do we know the flow? So this I'll be passing to Wen Ping.
During the process of when the glucose is going to flow down, I will insert this material inside here.
So by injecting this material, the flow can be clearly see how the flow changing. So that's all for me. Now we will conduct this experiment. We're done with our fluid, which is the glucose. Now we'll be testing the flow by using the water. So now I'll be filling up this water, and then we'll be start with our experiment. For this part, I will be talking about the application of laminar flow. One of the example is blood flow, which we can occurs in our body, where blood are supposed to flow inside our body smoothly so that all the oxygenated blood will be transferred. The second one will be the turbulence flow. So turbulence flow occur and basic during the flights. So although there's no fluid involved, there's a flight where the air control will causes the plane to be unstatic so that the plane will be shaking during the flights.